We are nearly ready for the tip-off. First, let's hear they have to come off the bench.
It just relieves a lot of the pressure. As starters, you want to try to get a lead or play well, and you hope the bench comes in and just holds off the next team. Or a great team, you can actually hope that bench comes in and do better than you. You can actually hope that bench comes in and kind of raises the pace on that other team. But most importantly, what those benches do, and I know for me in Sacramento, they really keep the integrity of the team in practice every day because they're out there beating the A team. So when they put on those special jerseys that everyone hates or has to flip their jersey inside out and go up against the starters, they're playing with that confidence that they play with every game. And so you have to be prepared in practice. And so it makes every day you get better, not just on the game day. So for me, being on those teams with great benches helps you more in practice every day, which sets a culture of winning more so than just in the games.
That's an excellent insight. Here are the five for the Raptors. They've got Curry. He's out there with Allen. Olajuwon is out there at DeRozan. And it's Cowens into the force line. Stolen by O'Neal. Drives from 16. Out left of the wing. Fires the three. The offensive rebound. Kicks it to Bird. Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
No matter what, he's always going to be one of the most dangerous men on the court.
And Curry, here we go. Allen for three. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Detroit's gone 2 from long range in the first quarter.
Oh, no shortage of speed. I mean, Bradley striking quickly in transition.
Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Curry passes to Cowens. Tries a three. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Toronto, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Outside Curry. On three. A shot missing. Now the Pistons take it the other way. It's stolen by Curry. Now the Raptors moving it up. DeRozan leading the charge. They get the rebound. Cowens passes to Allen from deep. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Allen. DeRozan's got 6.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
That would have been a big three if he drained it, answering back to the triple at the other end. You know, the Pistons have made some great trades to round out the roster. A lot of their rotation has come via trade. I mean, look at the Stan Van Gundy that's done with this team.
Here's Bradley, and the rejection by Curry. Fast break Toronto. Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense.
Now here's Bird. Shoots over DeRozan. Shot's good from Bird. Bird's got his second basket of the game.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
There's the pass to O'Neal. Here's Francis. Cunningham kicks to Bradley. He dishes it to Bird. Fires from deep. That doesn't go either for Bird. Toronto leading by 7. To the middle. DeRozan passes to Olajuwon. Picked by Olajuwon. Allen. And another basket for Toronto.
He is dominating this quarter. He sees a soft spot in the D, and he's attacking.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Bird can't hit. Toronto's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range so far in the first. Allen, that's good.
And already with a commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Oh, okay, you've done your job so far, but the question is now, can they sustain this level of energy? There's still a lot of game to play.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. And Stan Van Gundy, known for being one of the more demanding coaches when it comes to defense. He doesn't care who you are. If you're not giving it your all on the defensive end, you're going to find yourself on the bench.
But he's clear with what he wants and what he expects, when you step on the floor.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. Pistons trail by 12. Cassell kicks to Nowitzki. To the paint. Here's Walton. And Walton throws it down.
Look at this. I like this. Team basketball. Keeping the ball moving until they find the right shot.
Pass to DeRozan. The dish to Rodman. And stolen by Nowitzki. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle too.
Beating the defense down the floor. The pass is faster than the run. Awesome pass in transition.
When you watch Giannis out there, he just looked unstoppable, Greg, at times. The way he's able to attack the rim, the blended size, speed, and length is just unparalleled in the NBA.
And it's the movement that throws you off with Giannis. One step, and he's gone from the three line to the rim. There isn't who's that big. Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Toronto leading by 7. Nobody near Allen. Allen is on the way. Over Cassell. Allen, that's good. Allen's got 15 points.
Oh, great.
Yep, great play there. Set up by Walton. Feeds it to Allen. 17 seconds left to play here in the first. And Walton sends it back. Here's Antetokounmpo. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far. Yeah, getting to the line more and more. Proof that Giannis is consistently being aggressive.
Here's DeRozan, and that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here in So it's Detroit now. It's a three-point game. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Pistons, Walton is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Finley. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Francis in at the 1. Shoots the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Kidd. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Kidd's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Raptors. To the left wing. Pass to Finley. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And Walton kicks to Finley. And Allen with the block. And he's able to get it back. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the bank shot is good. Antetokounmpo's got 11 points.
His in-between game, always a work in progress, but the D still can't just leave him all by himself right there.
Allen for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Boy, shooting with a lot of confidence from deep. Yeah,
And it's Nowitzki missing. Toronto leading by 6. Allen inside. He's guarded by Finley. And here's Kidd from the arc. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Kidd's got 5 points in the quarter.
There isn't any player in the league who's going to pass up that shot. There's nobody near.
Plus the harm.
And the Pistons making a change here. Drummond's checked in. The Pistons shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
One of the worst in the league a season ago, just 72%.
Offside Kidd. Allen against Antetokounmpo. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And Chris, we know you are always trying to connect with our fans over social media. We have a question for you sent in by a viewer who asks, Chris, if you weren't a basketball player, what other profession do you think you may have pursued?
Wow. Well, I used to want to be a wrestler and other guys like that. But no, my mother was a teacher, and I always was with her in school. And I think, I love kids and hanging around kids, so it would definitely be something where I'm instructing kids. I don't know if it would be school or if it would be a gym teacher or if it would be working with kids in some type of way, but definitely would want to work with kids.
I can see you as a teacher. Like if you were a wrestler, like what would your name be? Like would you be like the Flash?
Oh man,
like, what name
it
would
was
you
some
have?
terrible names back there. Junkyard Dog, Coco Beware, Ultimate Warrior, Superfly Slicker. I know I gave my name back. I gave myself a name back in there. I don't know. I'd have to figure out first what my persona was. You know what I mean? So, I had to think about that. But I'm too skinny, man. I think I broke it up in that ring. I know that for sure. So I think I made the right decision.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Bird misses, and it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Jefferson kicks to Howard, shoots over Shaq, kicks it out to Allen. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 27 points for Ray Allen.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And it's sent back by Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Howard with the steal. Fast break Toronto. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Nowitzki dishes to O'Neal. Bird outside. Here's Cassell. Offensive rebound. It's Bradley on the wing. Catch and shoot. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Raptors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Offensive rebound. And Nowitzki wide open. He fires. Hangs home the trifecta.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backcourt.
Back to Curry. Over Cassell. Misses off the left iron.
They haven't been able to count on his scoring tonight, but still, here they are in the league.
It's Bradley on the wing. Out to Bird. Nowitzki outside. Tries again. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. He's got 5.
Well-coordinated shot mechanics, especially for a guy with his length.
Oh, come on. He's fluid from that medium range. He gets everything working together.
The shot by Collins, no good. Pistons trailed by 14. Nowitzki, the pass to O'Neal. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Allen for 3. With the tip. Now the pass to Collins. Curry wide open. And finally they hit one. And the Raptors lead by 16.
He just looks more engaged this second quarter. A far cry from his disappointing play in the first period.
Lets it fly. And it's Bird missing.
He's not the only one to blame for them being behind, but he hasn't helped their cause much.
Puts it up from 15. Here's Allen. And Allen with the slam.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stud. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And the replay presented, of course, by Under Armour. Unleash chaos. Great stuff and some great basketball going on. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Have to like what we're seeing from Ray Allen.
They got to start guarding him out to about 28 feet because he's killing from long range.
For Toronto. DeRozan comes in for Richard Jefferson. Pistons trail by 18. Here's Francis. Curry with the steal. Here's Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And and aggressive defense causing the mistake, then cashing in.
What a beautiful steal off of great anticipation. His instincts right there were right on.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Francis.
And they really haven't been able to get into any kind of an offensive flow this quarter.
Up top to Rosen. Olajuwon kicks to Howard. Rosen dishes to Allen. 23 seconds left here in the second. Off target from outside. And, well, Detroit shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter.
Love seeing the offense run through big and Drummond. Great vision. Terrific.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular. Hard from start to finish on that play, defended the shot.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now, the
Hello,
2K
folks.
Sports
Welcome back. Ernie
Halftime
Johnson
Show.
here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Their perimeter shooting has made the difference, and so many of their points are coming from long range. They've come out, spread.
And that wraps up halftime.
Welcome back to the Palace at Auburn Hills. That's a look at the Renaissance Center, which dominates the skyline in downtown Detroit. Pistons trail by 20, and on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Allen is out there with Curry, and it's Olajuwon, and it's Cowens in at the...
All of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Bradley, no one around him. Offline with his three. Toronto leading by 22.
And Avery Bradley won the national high school title at Finley Prep and was considered a top 5 prospect. Some had him even at number 1, and still after one season at Texas, he fell to the Celtics at 19 in that 2010 draft. And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
They haven't gotten their legs back. Just 1 for 4 to start the second half.
And again, it's the Pistons missing. And Bradley, a great athlete. He won the dunk contest in high school, terrific player, but he's not a big highlight player, it seems, in the NBA, Greg.
Yeah, you know, his strength and explosiveness more on display defensively, and that's been his meal ticket. He's added skill, though. He's turned the corner and has become a two-way threat.
And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Fires the three. Curry with another miss. For Detroit, they've gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Wasted no time on that one. Bird's got 7 points.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
It's stolen by Bradley. And now it's Bradley running. He can go all the way. Throws down the breakaway jam.
You see that hounding defense by Bradley? I mean, he got them out running that time.
Toronto leading by 19. Raptors moving the ball around.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Chris, you've been on both sides of the coin for this. When it comes to a veteran presence in the locker room, just how important is that? both, when you were a young player getting it, and maybe as an older player when you were preaching it.
When I was a rookie, Kevin, I needed a veteran just as much as I needed an assistant coach. They were that important to me because when you think about it, that's how you learn your routine.
Wow.
What to eat before a game, how many hours to eat before a game, how to recoup after a game, how to say no to your friends and family for playoff tickets. You're at home and you got to buy 75 tickets. Just kind of how to navigate through life. That veteran player can help. And I think that's one thing when the game kind of got lost in years past, it was because we lost that veteran presence in the locker room. And so, to me, the veteran presence is everything. Chris Mullin getting on me because I'm a rookie. I mean, I would have paid him to do that. So, it's really cool because just as much as they get on you, they help you and they explain the game, help you out with life and everything else. So it's like a big brother relationship.
Oh, that's good to hear. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now.
Yeah, not a lot of success for them from three-point range here in the second half.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Here is Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Look at this. I like this. Team basketball. Keeping the ball moving until they find the right shot.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. To the wing on the left. Pass to Cassell. In the corner, Nance with it. That falls. Great assist by Sam Cassell. Nance has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Lowry for three. Sinks the triple.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defense adjusts.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Nice tip to him there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
And Nance kicks to Nowitzki. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 18 points in the game. Dishes to Antetokounmpo. Over Stojakovic. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there. So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Smoked over the stretch. They really need to refocus here.
And Toronto will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Olajuwon. McAdoo comes in for Sabonis. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Stojakovic. Jason Kidd is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. They get it again. Jefferson kicks to McAdoo. Three-pointer. Kidd buries it from three-point range. He's got 8.
That's a good way to boost his three-point percentage. Take advantage of some soft defense.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Raptors leading by 20.
Watch Kidd.
Dishes it to DeRozan. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. And that's now 11 points for DeMar DeRozan. Here's McAdoo. Great D that time from Walton. Detroit's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Finley the pass to Francis. A three-pointer, no good.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those 2 things that he possesses.
Francis passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Francis, defended by Jefferson. And that one's good, Francis. Francis has got 5.
He is really dead at the perimeter. Even though he didn't make one in the first quarter, you still have to keep an eye on him.
Good on the bucket.
Well,
Antetokounmpo kicks to Walton. Out to the wing. Here's Finley. But they recover it.
They are really crashing the offensive glass, and it's paying off for them.
Here's Francis. And another 3 for Detroit.
After not having a 3 in the first half, he got a big boost right there by nailing that triple.
Kidd dishes to DeRozan. Nice Nice shot by McAdoo.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
It's thrown by the 2 ball. And so it's the Toronto Raptors cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Let's listen in now to head coach Stan Van Gundy from a few moments. You're gonna have to help. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. We've got Shaquille O'Neal, Bird out there with Cunningham. Then there's Bradley, and it's Francis in at the point. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here is Cunningham, and here's Bradley from 3. It's good from long range. Bradley's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Detroit. Passes to Cowens. On the wing to Rosen. Shoots over Bird. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And that's 13 points for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Bradley off the drive. Toronto grabs the miss. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Bradley kicks to Bird. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
2 shots, gentlemen.
Well, Chris, as you look around the league and with all the great players in it, who would you like to have played with that's playing right now?
Wow, that's a tough one. I mean, you look at all the big fellas. I definitely love to play with the Cousins or Davis. You look at guards. I mean, how could you not want to play with Westbrook, Harden, or LeBron? I mean, it's like telling a kid, go in the candy store, what candy do you want to pick? It might take him an hour. He might pass out just with the excitement. I don't know. There's so many great players in this league, man. It's so hard to choose one. How about you just take any of the top 10, and whichever one I pick out of a hat, I'd play with them and be happy.
I like that. How about in the past, guys you would have liked to have played with when you were playing the game?
Wow, late in my career, Kevin, I could have played with Tim Duncan. I've always thought that would have been it would have been other big players at that time when you needed 2 guys inside to play. So it definitely have been guys that I respect battling and going up against, and those would have been the first I would look to play with. Those guys come to mind.
Olajuwon's checked in for the Raptors. Allen comes in for Jason Kidd. Allen's shot is off.
And so much for repeating the 3-point she put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
It's Bradley on the wing. The feed to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
Outside DeRozan. Got a piece of it. Olajuwon the pass to Curry. And the Raptors miss again.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Kept alive. Pass to Francis. Bradley kicks to Bird. And Detroit again with the bucket.
You can't lay that pass in there any better.
Raptors leading by 16. Curry dishes to DeRozan. Curry on the wing. And Olajuwon gets it to go on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 7th assist in the game. Kicks it out to Bradley. The pass to Francis. Bird outside. Pass to Francis. Just 5 on the clock. Yes, it is. Well, that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
What a total 180-degree turn here. He wasn't making anything in the first half, but he looks like a totally different player now in the second half.
Olajuwon uses the glass to finish the layup. Olajuwon's got 4 points in the quarter. Now a timeout called by Detroit. Have to like what we're seeing from Ray Allen.
he's tearing them to shreds. And I'm sure the only thing they're talking about in this timeout is what to do about him.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Ray Allen.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all he was in a zone.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Here's Antetokounmpo. Fresh 24 for the Pistons. Bird, the pass to Cassell. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
It's blocked by Shaq. On the wing, Bird. DeRozan defending. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Bird against DeRozan. Now here's Bird. Elijah Wan with the block. Here's Cowens. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. And the first one at the line is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 1:49 left here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Bird. Shaq kicks to Bird. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, defended by Allen. The dish to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Raptors.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. The one didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ray Allen.
Even when the entire defense was focused on stopping him, they couldn't slow him down. I mean, a terrific offensive player.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Here's O'Neal. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Dennis Rodman picks one up. That's good from O'Neal. O'Neal hits them both. Raptors leading by 19. To the middle. Knocks it loose. Stolen by O'Neal. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Kidd against Bird. He feeds it to O'Neal. Puts it up from 12. Jefferson with some nice D.
Something affected him on that shot, and it wasn't the defense.
Rejected by Nowitzki. And he's able to get it back. Three-pointer, Kidd. They get it back, but they recover it.
And that long rebound just falls right back into their hands. That'll reset the shot clock.
Three-pointer, Lowry. Outside for Kidd. Toronto working the ball around now. Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
Wow, it's just a huge roll here. These guys banded together. Just an awesome
outside for Lowry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nowitzki.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Oh, man, yeah, he ran it all the way. He got a jump on it. Very close. Not needing his contributions tonight to build a lead, he can start lighting it up at any point now.
Shaq down low, and he converts the layup. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 17 rebounds. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.